Now batting, a pack of 1981 O-PEE-CHEE baseball. This is super cool. I've never opened 1981 Topps or 1981 O-PEE-CHEE before. It's a set that I don't particularly like. I'll put up some examples right here of what I think are bad design elements, some bad colors, and really bad photography, which is the thing that really kills it for me. Photography in 1980 was quite a bit better. I don't know what happened in 81, but it went down significantly, and there's just so many poor, blurry photos. Really don't like this set at all. I know for lots of other people it's a favorite. I'm going to say it's just how it works. We all like what we like. I don't particularly like this one. So as with all the O-PEE-CHEE products, everything is in both English and French. This era of O-PEE-CHEE included a bonus Blue Jay or Expo poster. There's heavy emphasis on the Canadian players. There's very few cards in this pack. I think it's 5 or 6 cards. We'll see, obviously. And I think you're almost guaranteed to get at least one Canadian player in there, the way they did it. Notice, too, that it's bubblegum with cards. Right? This was still back when the emphasis was actually that this was a gum product where you're also getting some bonus baseball cards. You know, those of you who are old-time collectors or know the history of baseball card collecting will know that in the earliest days of, quote-unquote bubblegum cards, it was actually about the gum, right? And putting in a card or two was actually about how to get people to buy the gum. And then later in the 80s, it really was the cards, and oh, by the way, gum comes with the cards. So, yeah, without further delay, let's get into this one. Here's a quick look at the disgusting gum that has left a little bit of residue inside. Okay, so Pat Putnam is going to lead us off. We'll come back to the pack itself in a minute. Just take a look at this little poster. The nice thing about this poster is that it actually was adjacent to the gum. So it took the gum hit, which means no card takes the gum hit, which is nice. Nice little poster of Damaso Garcia. Pretty cool. I think this is a super cool thing for a kid to get, for a young fan of the game to get. Really nice. All right, so as again with all O-PEE-CHEE cards, there's the O-PEE-CHEE mark instead of Topps in the baseball. There's 2 languages here for first base and premier boot. I don't know how you say that, but yeah. So English and French for the position. And the same will be true on the back of the cards. You notice right away that this is on the much brighter cardstock. So again, it resembles what 81 Topps Traded looked like, but the regular 81 Topps issue was on a grayer cardstock. So not nearly as bright as this. And again, everything's in English and in French, even the captions of the cartoons, everything. All right, so there's Pat Putnam. Next we have Moscow. That's the second card. There are 8 cards in here actually, so more than I said. Moscow there. Duane Kuiper, who obviously went on to a long broadcasting career. Smalley. McCatty. Lloyd Moseby. Here's your Blue Jay. Ruthven. Got something in his cheek there. And Mazilli, wearing the shades. So not a great pack in terms of the players, but certainly fun to open. Yeah, so just one Canadian player, Lloyd Moseby, and obviously the poster as well, but that's what you got out of the O-PEE-CHEE products. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Be well.